Hello, Western Oregon sports fans, and welcome to this edition of Student-Athlete Spotlight. Joining me today, we have Wolves Junior. I got to call you an opposite hitter. I know that's the correct term, even though we all want to say outside hitter, Sylvia Herrold.
Hi.
Hi, Sylvia. I want to start off, I got some other stuff. We want to learn a little bit more about where you came from, kind of your journey to Western Oregon, what you've been doing here. But let me start off with that other question. What is the difference between an opposite hitter and an outside hitter?
Well, instead of standing on the left side of the court, I'm on the right side. And so I hit behind the setter. Instead of the setter like seeing me, she can't see me, and so I'm kind of in the back.
Does that have anything to do with athleticism? Why do you get placed in one spot or the other?
I'm left-handed, so that helps. And I like to think of myself as a good blocker, and so that's why they stick me out there. And pretty much just where I ended up, I guess.
Okay, well, talk a little bit more. You've ended up at Western Oregon. We want to hear a little bit from where you came from. So what other sports, where were you born, and talk to me a little bit about that right now.
I was born in Astoria, Oregon, but I grew up in Washington my whole life. I played basketball and track and volleyball in high school. I played basketball forever. I've played since I was in second grade. I love the sport. It's fun, and I kind of wanted to go on and play basketball in college, but volleyball just worked out more, and volleyball's my passion, so that's where I ended up.
Why volleyball?
I just love it. It's my passion, like I said. It's the team aspect, I don't know, it just calls to me, I guess. 4
years of volleyball in high school then, along with basketball and stuff
Yeah,
as well?
I only did basketball for 3 years, and I did track for 2. But yeah, I played volleyball, and then I did club for 2 years, and it just...
Did you have some success with your high school teams in one sport or the other?
Volleyball, we went to state 3 years. Basketball, we never went to state, but we went to districts and almost went to state my senior year, but lost out after 2 games. Track, I went to state in the 400 my freshman year, and then the 4x4 relay my freshman year. And then I got hurt sophomore year and junior year. Okay. And so I wasn't able to continue on. But
well, what position were you playing in volleyball in high school?
I played middle blocker.
I figured there might be a little change going that way.
I went to a really small school, so I was the tallest girl, the hardest hitter, most athletic, so I played.
Oh, sorry.
I just played middle blocker, yeah.
We'll pretend Brad Sandin, your volleyball coach, is not going to watch this one. Do you have a preference? Do you like the outside hitter or the opposite hitter more?
I love opposite. Okay. I wouldn't want to play anywhere else.
Okay.
It's where I belong.
I had to ask that one, being that you grew up middle blocker. I didn't know if comfort zone and stuff like that. So I want to know, what do you like best about playing for this Western Oregon team?
I love the girls. I love my teammates. They're great. They're my best friends. They're my family. But we have a good program, as you well know. I loved being on the team my freshman year when we went to the regionals and won our conference, and that was a great experience. I like Brad. He's a great coach, and I like playing for him. So. And
it does look like all you and your teammates have a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
As weird as it is, you were one of the veterans on the team this year.
Know.
You know, kind of a weird experience. You had 2
is.
seniors. You were the junior, and you cheated in your picture because you had to bring Danielle Reese in, which they'll see up on the screen in just a minute. But talk to me a little bit about that one. Now you are kind of one of the veteran leaders on this team moving forward as well.
Yeah, I love being a leader on this team. I think that it has built a lot of character for me, being a leader, and I kind of carry the team, I feel like, in that sense with my leadership, and I think the other younger girls look up to me, and I just really enjoy that part of it. I think that we're going to have a good couple years because we have no seniors next year, and it'll be a fun experience being a leader for 2 years.
And it's really fun to watch you guys. You guys are an exciting team, great athletes, and the recruits you see Brad Sandin bringing in, you being the first class, he's got some really exciting ones.
We've got a few really good girls coming in next year. We got a middle blocker that's coming in, and she's going to be really good, and a couple defensive specialists, and a new outside hitter, Reagan Beatty, who is going to be great. And it's going to be fun to see what happens with these girls. And I'm glad I get 2 more years to be with them.
Exactly.
So,
that's got to be fun.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'll be a lot of fun.
Looking at your face, how excited you are
Yeah.
about it, and I know everybody else around there is as well. Well, going along with that same line, you said you've kind of stepped in the role of being a leader on the team, both maybe vocally and just from experience. What kind of goals does the team have, and then what goals do you have? Maybe not just the number of kills, but in leadership and other things like that.
As a team, we want to win a national championship in the next 2 years. I think that we can, especially since we have 2 years with no seniors. And I think, especially my senior year, we'll have a really good shot. And we just want to keep improving as a team. I mean, first step would be having winning seasons and then winning our conference, going to regionals, going to nationals, you know, so on and so forth. So that's as a team. We just want to do well. And then for myself, I just want to keep improving everything I can. I'm working, we have practices, and I just get better and become a better leader and, you know, lead my team to victory, I guess.
Fantastic. And are you friends with these volleyball girls off the court? Do you guys stay together as a team?
Yeah. Well, I live with Daniel Reese, as you know, and yeah, Sam Ward lives next door to me, and we do team dinners and we hang out. They're my best friends. They're my family here, and it's a blast. And yeah, so.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know a little bit. You're talking about being here at Western Oregon. You're now in your 3rd year. What is your major?
I'm a biology major with a focus in ecology.
Wow. Well, they set me back on my heels after that one. Well, we got to learn, where do you want to go with that one? Where do you want this?
I plan on graduating from here in 5 years. I'm a 5th year senior, or I will be. And then I'm going to go on to graduate school to marine biology.
Oh.
And so I'm looking at Oregon State or University of Oregon or UW. And I want to be a marine biologist.
Doesn't have anything to do with you living up on the growing up on the coast, does it?
Yes, it does. My dad's an oyster farmer, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I would like to kind of maybe do something with that, or I don't really know. I just like marine biology. I've always been interested in it, so.
Fantastic.
That's what I want to do.
Favorite sea animal?
Oyster.
Oyster. Okay. I thought you might go a little more random, but that one is not one I'd put you on. Well, I want to hear a little bit about your time at Western Oregon. Maybe not on the volleyball court or anything like that. If right now I did ask you, what's your most memorable moment at Western Oregon? You right now, think back.
Western Washington volleyball game my freshman year.
And you had a fantastic game that
Yes, I did. I remember my stats and everything.
See, that's what I mean. So we got to hear those. If it's 2 years later, 2+ years later, what were those?
Well, I remember I had 8 kills, and I think I had 3 aces. But, I mean, I didn't play much my freshman year, but I went out on the court, and I played well, and that was a really fun experience, because that's the only time we've beat Western Washington since I've been here, was my freshman year at home, and it was an awesome experience.
And that propelled you guys to the GNAC title, ended up getting you guys into the regional based on that win. And I vividly remember it. You brought the team a huge spark off the bench when maybe a little stagnant and you came in and drilled.
Yeah.
That's just interesting to hear that you wasn't even a moment's hesitation and you knew which one you liked out of that one.
It's my favorite moment.
What is your favorite part of maybe the Western Oregon community / campus here?
Oh boy, I like how close-knit we are. I love how, like with my professors, I know all of them on a first name basis. They know me. I have small class sizes. I know 50% of the students that I pass on campus. I mean, I love that. And it's good for me because I'm from a small community, so it's just like home.
Easy transition then out of that one?
Yeah, it was.
Well, Sylvia, I just want to say thank you very much for taking a little time out of your day to come speak with us.
Definitely.
And thank you all for watching this edition of Student Athlete Spotlight.